Think it's gonna be any good?
He don't care. He just happy to get paid. What are you doing back here, Bob? Yeah! You know, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna see the new Beetlejuice movie. Because we're saved now. A man of God. And we don't consult with familiar spirits. But I tend to have a dark side. Decisions. Do I want to see this movie or not? It's just a movie. Beetlejuice is not real. Now your mama. She's real. And she scares me. I mean, God knows my heart, right? God. So you might stick to Jesus, because I don't know if I'm the right person to save you anyway. We are back at AMC Theaters to see the new one and only, well, no longer the one and only, but now the legacy sequel to Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice BeetleJuice is a 2024 American dark fantasy comedy horror film directed by Tim Burton from a screenplay by Alfred Goh and Miles Miller. It's a sequel to the 1988 film Beetlejuice and is the second film of the Beetlejuice franchise. Now, if you didn't know what a film franchise was before, you definitely will understand it now with Beetlejuice. Just as McDonald's sold real estate to charge real estate owners to flip burgers, film companies use movies to market and sell products. You can't escape the marketing of this movie. It's everywhere. Train stations, commercials on social media with fake Hot Ones episode, Google ads, pre-show movie ads that play multiple times before in the movie. Who even see pre-shows anymore? I'm always alone during these things. I'll come to the movie theater 30 minutes early and I'm always the only one there. So really, who are these pre-shows for? Who are seeing these? I know you're advertising saying it's going to be for the biggest audience, but that audience is usually just me.
Nobody else here. Who's seeing these ads but me?
Some theaters even got staff dressing up to entice people to come in so they can rent that seat for 90 minutes and change before kicking you out for the next group. God, I love the movie business. Beetlejuice IP is being used to sell everything from drinks, popcorn bins, cards, board games, costumes, Roblox digital avatar thingies. It's just everywhere you can sell a product, Beetlejuice has been slapped on it lately. They say the movie industry is dying, but it's alive this weekend, and usually any weekend a popular franchise come out. Basically, movie studios create a hype around an IP just to generate interest so they can license that IP to sell other people's products. A big movie becomes a vehicle for a broader commercial success beyond ticket sales. That's why 50 says, don't make a movie, make a show.
The shoot a clean film, that's just...
Don't shoot a film, shoot a series.
Unless you got product to move like that, which I do, so visit Carlemile today. The film stars Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, and Catherine O'Hara reprising their roles from their original film, as well as new cast members such as Justin Theroux, Monica Bellucci, Jenna Ortega, Willem Dafoe, and Danny DeVito. Well, I don't even know if I can even say Danny DeVito, because that man's literally just in one scene. They really underutilized him if you ask me. 3 generations of the Dietz family return home to Winter River after an unexpected family tragedy. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life soon gets turned upside down when her rebellious teenage daughter discovers a mysterious portal to the afterlife. When someone says the name Beetlejuice 3 times, the mischievous demon gleefully returns to unleash his very own brand of mayhem. I'm not gonna lie to you, I found myself being a kid again, feeling all the joy I felt watching films like Casper, Addams Family, and all the spooky stories from my youth. I almost forgot how much I enjoy a good horror fantasy comedy. The cast was phenomenal. Jenna was great. Michael Keaton, great. Catherine O'Hara, comedy genius, comedy legend, still great. Of course, you can't have this movie without her. Michael Keaton hasn't lost a step since the 80s. You know, I mean, I did get to see him in the recent Flash movie, but I'm telling you, it was way worth waiting to see him on the big screen in BeetleJuice. Winona is great as always. Catherine O'Hara is a comedy legend. The woman has not lost her touch when it comes to comedy, and it is very evident in this film. She is one of the funniest people in this film. The new cast is also great. Jenna Ortega did a great job. Willem Dafoe is hilarious in this. I don't understand why Monica was in this film. I guess Tim Burton just wanted to be able to see his girl suck the soul out of men and see their eyes roll to the back of the head, because that's literally all she does the whole movie. But literally, you remove all her scenes, the movie doesn't change one bit if you ask me. Monica, though, I do feel like they violated her. She was just spending the whole movie running around looking for Beetlejuice, and then at the end she didn't even get the attack by them, so I didn't like that. I was wondering why we didn't have Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis back here, I mean, I kind of assumed why Alec Baldwin didn't come back. But I was like, why isn't Gina here? And they had a throwaway line explaining why they weren't in this film, but I was disappointed because I was just like, why? They didn't need to do that. They could have kept at least a cameo or something, something to bring them back just for a few seconds. I didn't need them the whole movie. Just hello, goodbye, little cameo, right? Well, you know what messed me up that same day? Literally maybe an hour and change later, I went to the next theater to watch the movie and blinked twice, and Gina Davis was right there. I screamed so loud in that movie theater, like, what the how? I was looking for you in the last movie. Why are you in this movie? Well, according to Tim Burton, he didn't feel like de-aging them, and he didn't want to explain how the ghosts have aged since the 80s. I get you, but no. Gina Davis was great in Blink Twice, and I wish I could have saw her in Beetlejuice, but hey, it is what it is. Now, funny enough, Charles Deese appeared in the film, portrayed and voiced by an uncredited actor, but it's very interesting how Jeffrey Jones was still a huge part of the film without being in the film, without having his voice in the film. Now, I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say his character is still very much important to the story, and the character's death was actually inspired by a nightmare that Tim Burton had about his own death, which I think is very hilarious. It's interesting to see how they was able to keep the character in the story without keeping the actor in the story. But if you're looking for a good spooky story this Halloween season, I can't recommend BeetleJuice enough. Now, the Christian in me is saying I need to not recommend this to people, but if y'all already on your way to hell anyway, why not? Go see Beetlejuice.